Well, neighbors have complained about empty homes falling apart in neighborhoods across Columbus.
But ABC6 investigators uncovered the homes are supposed to be a refuge for the homeless. They've sat empty for years. Investigator Brooks Jarose is on Waste Watch.
It started with a call to our Waste Watch tip line. The Friends of the Homeless is part of a bigger nonprofit called Southeast Incorporated. While it offers valuable mental health and homeless resources to our community, some of its assets we found are being ignored, and it's all costing you. At first glance, it's hard to tell no one lives here.
It has been vacant now for going on 4 years, and it's falling into disrepair.
Neighbors on Kimmel Road say they cut the grass and use the driveway. It's a place that was once a home to help the homeless, getting them back into society. Nonprofit Friends of the Homeless owns this house, but hasn't been using it.
The doors are falling off the hinges, the foundation is cracking, it's just maintenance is not being done.
We found code violations for a falling gutter, fence, scattered trash and debris. It was cleaned up a couple months later. ABC6 investigators dug into property records to see what other homes the Friends of the Homeless owned. This one on Wilton Drive is also empty, with repeat calls to 311 about high grass and weeds. Boarded up, another property on Whitethorn Avenue has documented cases of graffiti, high grass, and trash.
In my view, it's not good for the neighborhood.
Columbus City Attorney Rick Pfeiffer is pushing to rid the community of vacant homes. While these properties aren't dilapidated, it does have an effect on the neighbors' home values.
Friends of the Homeless have a right to own private own property. As long as they maintain it pursuant to our law, they can continue to own it.
Friends of the Homeless merged with Southeast Incorporated in 2010. Its primary function is mental health care and homeless services. The nonprofit's tax form lists $19 million in assets. Under the Friends of the Homeless, the county auditor shows 7 properties. 4 of them are transitional homes for the homeless. The other 3 are vacant.
I feel like it's a waste of resources, considering that there's state government funding that's going to this program.
Southeast Incorporated responded to our questions in an email, denying an on-camera interview and saying the fact remains we've been trying to sell the properties and we have not had the funds to rehab them. Tax records show Friends of the Homeless received $375,000 in gifts and grants. Parent company Southeast received nearly $12 million.
This is the lost opportunity for a homeless family that could be taking advantage of this program.
Neighbors say they've never seen for sale signs, and 2 realtors tell ABC6 investigators the homes are not even on the market. We followed up. The public relations person said they're in contract to be sold, but would not elaborate. This 990 shows Friends of the Homeless even claimed it operates 4 3-bedroom units, all while they were abandoned. We asked the city that gives money to the nonprofit what could be done.
Yes, I can sit down, and I intend to try to find out from these folks, what are you going to do with these properties?
For now, neighbors are taking it upon themselves to keep the community clean. We have repeatedly asked Southeast Incorporated to discuss its financial situation on camera. We either haven't heard back or been turned down. The CEO, along with at least 2 other employees, make more than $200,000 a year. I'm investigator Brooks Jarose, ABC6 News.